if you're wondering why I went MIA, this is the third time I've tried to record this video without interruption. So we'll see if this one's a go. Alrighty, so y'all know I work a regular job, 40-hour shift. It's stressing during a pandemic on top of everything. So just thank you all for being patient with me. If you see a cat walking around, that's Jinx. She's doing her thing. She's in heat. It's quarantine. She's feeling it, you know? And can you stop messing with my, hey, stop it. See, she's talking back to me. See what I'm talking about? Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick pile 1, 2, 3, okay? So I'm just gonna pull out on live camera. Well, it's recorded by the time you see this, but I'm just gonna do it all the way through so we could get this over with, done with, because I've missed y'all and I haven't just really been able to sit down and fully record. And she's messing with it again. Hey, cut it out. Ma'am, see, hold up. Can you scoot your boots? Thank you. Alrighty, guys. I know things have been crazy. If you see that there's been a change to the environment, it's because things got too chaotic. Y'all don't understand how many times I've sat down to record a video and I'm just like, well, what the fuck? You know? Sorry for the language. It's been crazy. So usually every time I do a reading, it goes into what's going on at that moment. So since I had to move during pile number 1 when I was literally pulling out the cards, that lets me know that you're going to have to do a lot of moves, okay? A lot of quick adjustments to be successful. And that's scary and that's frustrating. It's exhausting, but I do feel like you will get to the end goal where you need to be. It's just, I'm seeing a lot of responsibility in this pile, okay? Why I'm saying that is right off the bat with the first card, I see the Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit literally says there's going to be money coming your way. So if you haven't seen it as of yet, it's to come. Whether that be a stimulus check, money owed to you, or even what's coming up? Income tax. Income tax is coming up as well. So this is going to be one where you can go ahead and start anew, not fully, but you know, to help get you better situated than you are now. The only thing with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, this does say that you're going to want to be, I'm not gonna lie, the energy, it's like a roller coaster, you know? We all thought we were gonna be out of it in 2020, you know, the whole world issues. So if you ever feel like you don't have the energy to go on or keep doing stuff, just push yourself. I know it's hard. That's honestly why you haven't even seen a video from me, because I needed to make sure that my mental was good enough to go ahead and share with y'all. Because who am I to come in front of a camera if I'm not working on myself? So I took those 2 weeks as a step back. Plus it was a holiday season. It was a good time. I'm not going to say it was all bad because it wasn't. But, you know, my regular job is demanding. You got to meet those. You got to do those things, meet those numbers, do what you need to do to survive in the job. So a lot of y'all's jobs or lives may feel like that, where it's just like, okay, I got to keep going. I got to hit this, that. And it's like, okay, when do I get a break? And you will get, it's about finding the moments. You may not get like a week off vacation or anything like that, but I mean, some of y'all will, but like the ones that don't have a break, it's about finding that time alone, whether it's 5 minutes hiding from your kids in the restroom, you know, or when they go to sleep, you know, having that me time. But it's just, you have to keep going. You're going to feel like you don't have the energy. It's all about what you're willing to sacrifice in the reading. And sacrifice actually does come later on, but I'm not going to jump for it that much. And then even with the Knight of, or I should say, yep, Knight of, our Prince of Sword, Page of Swords, sorry. With the Page of Swords reversed, see, my mind was all scattered. That your mind's going to be like that. Your mind's not going to be thinking in the right way. So just be careful, okay? Make sure you take the self-love, the self-care that you need. And I did pull out self-care cards as well to discuss what needs to happen going forward. So, sorry if you hear barking. That's literally been my life. I've been trying to sit down and record and things keep coming up. So since this is happening in pile number 1, this lets me know that this is an issue where you try to get stuff done and things just pop up for you. Doesn't mean you're cursed. I know a lot of people are like, well, my life's cursed. No, it's just life. Like we just get sometimes the shit into the stick, as they say. And it's our job to do the best we can. Because spirituality wise, you should be a minimalist, you know? Like, And now I'm saying that and I have all this stuff around, but in reality, like, this stuff wouldn't matter as long as my house and me, my family are taken care of. And then that's what always what I try to remind myself as well, that I need to make time for myself, because I feel like a lot of y'all are the ones that keep the house going, are a big part of the house. So just make sure that you take time for your spiritual self. With balance, spirituality and practicality reversed with the full moon in Pisces, that lets me know that you're in your feels and it's in balance right now. So it's important for you to meditate. And don't think meditating is just like, oh, I have to sit there and say kumbaya. I mean, you can do that if you want, but like, people have different type of meditation. I know some people who can meditate and skateboard, or meditate and sing, meditate and just do daily activities, but they're still in that zone, and it's amazing. I'm not saying everyone can do that. Some people may need to sit there and just be quiet. That's what I do. I go outside. Do whatever you can to bring yourself back to balance, because things are crazy, chaos, and it's up to us to find inner peace. The next one is a fiery climax approaches with the full moon in Aries. Okay, so I feel like a lot of stubbornness going on around you, and you may feel like you're getting hit from all sides, but I don't want you to stress, because we're going to be blessed even in the chaos. With a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra, and the sun's shining in my eyes. There's nothing that can stop you from shining, okay? It's a win-win outcome, but I heard the question is, how do you want to win? That's what I heard. How do you want to win? Going into the Mermaid Oracle deck, I'm going to leave the Moonology, go into the Mermaid Oracle deck. The first card is Sacrifice reversed. So you're sacrificing for the wrong reasons right now. So Spirit wants you to sit there and go in a third-party point of view, because this is what's coming for you. So if we're telling you, hey, you're sacrificing for the wrong things right now, Spirit doesn't want you to be down there further down the line. It's up to you on what you do, because I'm stubborn and sometimes I'm like, haha, I hear you reading, but I'm going to go do what I want to do, because like, I need to see it for my own eyes, or do whatever. I need to hit my head into the wall until I get that it needs to stop. But that's personally me. I have people who can stop on the first time. Sometimes I stop on the third or fourth, but like, I'm like, I have to learn it this way. I need to beat that guy, and just, you know, I'll get tired of doing that eventually, you know, and learn from it. So Spirit is just letting you know you're sacrificing for the wrong reasons right now. That is what's going to be coming forward in the future if you don't stop yourself and ask, why am I doing this? Is it what needs to be done to continue? The next card here is Honor the Masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. So if you're a man, it's about knowing that masculinity is way more than just what people show you. You know that saying, men can't cry? No, y'all can cry. Y'all do whatever the hell you want. I'm not saying go cry in front of your homeboys or your friends or anything like that. But what I am saying, like, find time for you, okay? Because strong people still need to let it out. And there's a lot of stress that's going on. And even if you're not a man and you're a woman, because again, this is a general reading, so this is for a lot of people, so some things may not resonate with you, may resonate with others, so take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. But for the Honor the Masculine, a lot of females have a lot of strong masculine in them. Actually, we all do. It's about tapping into that energy. So it's about putting your foot down. What do I want to put up with? What don't I want to put up with? I'm okay to feel the way I feel, because I realize females have a really bad tendency of apologizing. And even me, I get like that too. Like, I'm sorry. What are we sorry for? Why? So just honor yourself and know your feelings are valid. And just know, going into sacrifice, me personally, when I can, because sometimes emotions do arise, but I try whenever I'm upset or there's something going on in my life to sit there quietly and be like, okay, this didn't work out. What can I do to make sure I'm successful in the future? For example, if it comes to a job, I'm like, this job is dreadful. I don't like it. What can I do? So either one, I'm going to see what I'm doing in my job to make sure that I'm hitting all the P's and Q's. Maybe I could tweak things here and there. If not, I'm going to try to go find another job. You know what I'm saying? So it's about honoring the masculine in you, hearing your innermost needs and wants, and then in your life, moving things to where it would work. Is it easy? No, life's never easy, but it's up to you to to go down the right path. Okay, I wish there was a book I could tell you where everything would just fall into place, but Spirit puts us through certain lessons for reasons, because to grow. So we're not the same person we were. If you're the same person you were today, a year from now, there's a problem, because you should always be growing. If you think staying in place is keeping you safe, that's just not. They'll kick you out of the safety zone no matter what. So, and the key is be in the present. The past, it's already happened. Why does it matter? Like, it doesn't. I mean, it does, because there's a lot of trauma that comes from the past, but if you really think about it, if you keep that trauma with you through the present, you're just going to set everything on fire that you have for the future. So Spirit's really asking you for the present card, gift, treasure, reevaluation of own value, nowness. Okay, so Spirit is saying, be in the present. See how your value is now. Don't look in the past on whoever did, he, she did what. It doesn't matter, because right now we're in the present. And we're going to get stuff going for the future, okay? Because I see you, this is a soul cage reversed. So usually upright, it says rescue, escape from captivity, and restriction. And there's a female siren bringing up a male. But it being reversed lets me know that you just drag yourself down. And don't come for me in the comments with any hate, because I do the exact same thing. I'm still human. Yes, I'm a spiritual person in this human vessel. But I still... happy, mad, sad, cry. I do all that too. And sometimes I am the one bringing myself down. And then I have to snap and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Why am I beating myself up? Oh, I'm beating myself up because I'm thinking about the past. I'm thinking about the past where I sacrificed in the wrong ways. I'm thinking about the past where I didn't honor my masculine self. That I didn't stand up for what I wanted or what I knew was right, and I just stood quiet, or I acted a different way. I wasn't able to be in the present. I wasn't able to see my value in how I was, because I was too busy thinking about other people's opinions when really they don't even matter. But it's just in a society that we're learned that other people's opinion matters. It really beats us down. And it's like, your worth is more than just anybody else's opinion. Like, this is your life, and no one else is in control, even though they like to try to be. Okay, so I got real serious there just because I'm like, y'all are amazing people just in shitty circumstances. And there's been, because this is a timeless reading, but if you are watching it right now, we're in a pandemic. We're in a place where things are just very chaotic, and it's okay not to be okay sometimes, but it's just getting yourself out of there and just keep going. You got to keep going. Because really, would you rather stay in the mess than work for something in the future? Every generation has its plague. Everyone. So it's just surviving it out until it's one of those ones in the history books. Okay? I'm going to go into the next card here. Blessings reverse. So this is important to know. Blessings are coming. Blessings come in all shapes and sizes. So yes, a blessing can come in with the Ace of Pentacles, with that being the income tax, the stimulus check, money someone owes you, you know? And then also blessings can be little. Blessings can be your family safe. Blessings can be your family recovering. Blessings can be the little good times that you do get to hang out with the people you love, because it's hard to do that nowadays. So that's important. That's what I'm taking it as. Drive reversed for importance. I'm hearing importance again, because there is going to be times with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and Page of Pentacles in reverse where you're just done. You're just exhausted, and that's okay. It's okay to be like, it was a tough week. I don't know how the hell I got here, but I'm going to be okay. Like I told you, I took off a 2-week from making videos. One, because I wanted to be with people I love, and then also I had my regular 40-hour job, and then the next week, what happened? Just stress, you know? So it's okay to have that drive and take breaks. It's okay if you can't get everything done in a week, a day, you know? Sometimes it takes time. It's okay. You just have to give yourself the time. So what's coming, it's going to be some stress, but as long as you're able to remember it's normal during a pandemic. And I know you're like, dang, this is the new normal. Temporarily it is. For now. It is what it is. But we will survive it. But in order to survive it, you have to have the capacity to love. Because if you can't love while the world is ending, then how could you ever love when the world wasn't? You know? I'm not saying it actually is, so don't freak out. Don't go hide in your bunkers. But I'm trying to make jokes, I guess, because it's honestly, you should be able to laugh at things, even though it's so serious. Come on. Like, if you're not able to even laugh at yourself, you really are too serious. And I really do see you going down instead of rising up from the soul cage, bringing your own self down. Because the people that can make jokes about themselves are the people that see that life is just you needing to make good times. You know, I don't leave anybody else in control of my happiness. I'm in control of my happiness. Even if the shit's going on in the world, I know I'm the one in control. So just remember that you have the control. You have the capacity to love with your loved ones, whoever's nearby, friends, family. Sometimes friends can be more than family. And that's okay. As long as you have the capacity to love, you'll be golden. You'll be able to see those little small moments in the chaos where you had a good time with so-and-so and it brightened up your whole life, your whole day, your whole week, you know? And it's beautiful. And then that's why I'm saying, like, we don't need all this stuff. Like, I don't need all this. I mean, it's nice to have, you know? But at the end of the day, like, this isn't important. What's important is being in the present, keeping your head on right, and finding the good little times to survive in between. Prosperity comes from you. Once you learn that sometimes you have to roll with the punches and you're not going to be happy every day, and that's okay. That you have to learn to sacrifice the right things, that you could be in a dark bubble for some time, but you have to get yourself out, that you have the capacity to love the little moments around you. You will get the prosperity you want, even during a pandemic. You will get blessings coming your way. Plus, spirituality is all about going with the flow. And if you can't go with the flow, you're trying to control. And if you're trying to control, you're blocking your manifestations. Why are you blocking your manifestations? Because you controlling so hard and wanting it so much, you're also doubting yourself. Because in your head, it's internal. When I do witchcraft, when I do spells, it's internal. When I light the candles up for either blessings, reversal, love, whatever it is, I state my intention silently as well. I don't even need to say it out loud. This is what this is intended for, so mote it be. So if you're in your head and you're like, I want blessings, but then also all this stuff happens to me and like I can't let go of it, like your brain's gonna be like, so do you want blessings or do you want to go ahead and complain about the past again? Because I don't know which one we're doing. Like, it's okay if you can't fully get over it, but then you can't keep bringing it up. You can't. It's like the sun in a storm is fighting in your head. So get some rest. If your brain ever starts overthinking, overgoing, where you just can't, you're like the little engine that's on its little last steam, and your work is getting to you, or just life is getting to you, people are getting to you, you need to get some rest. Because self-care cards are what's coming up next, the last ones in the card reading. And the first one here is dreams. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. As I just discussed, don't fight your manifestations. Don't put in your brain, this is what I want, but then bring up all this trauma, you know? And even if you start doing it, you can still catch yourself and like, okay, I'm going to stop, you know? And it may not be easy. Go write, listen to music, watch a video, watch a movie, but dreams. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. The next one here is release. We all need release, and it was reversed for importance because we all need an outlet. It's normal. It's normal to get frustrated. It's normal. Like, I feel like I just want to yell that from the mountaintops. Like, it's normal for you to yell. It's normal for you to be upset. It's normal for you to be in pain. These are all human emotions that need to be released. Okay? So have a good cry. Grief is a doorway to your deeper self. I'm emotional as hell. but I make sure to keep it in control to the best I can, because as an empath, I pick up on people's emotions without wanting to. And a lot of y'all are empaths, and y'all pick up on people's emotions, and then y'all don't know how to release it, and then that's adding on to the chaos during a pandemic time. I need to take a salt bath, guys. Let me tell y'all, because I was about to say, y'all need a salt bath. I need a salt bath too. So see, what I preach to y'all, I preach to myself. Whenever I get too frustrated, a hot salt bath, I need a release. I need a less anxiety. And see, you hear that? If you hear that bell, it's the cat outside the door. I actually moved into the room because she was over there going crazy, frustrated in heat over there. And she was knocking up the stand, and I was like, whoa, whoa, I need to move to my room. So have your release. If y'all are pent up energy like the cat outside crying because she's in heat because of the pandemic, go get a release. That's a joke for some of y'all. If some of y'all don't like it, I'm sorry. I have to have a light heart in the madness, because that's just how life works. And I probably wasn't raised as most of y'all. Luckily, I came from two different sides, where my mom was very like, don't do this. But then my dad was like, they were divorced. So my dad was more like open, like, you explore, do, like, I don't care, you could do this, this and that, I'm still gonna love you regardless. And having that type of support, I talk like this now, I don't know. Know your P's and Q's. I was like, why do you have me bringing up that? They're saying know your P's and Q's. So for example, at work, I'm going to talk very proper. Sometimes during the video, you're going to see me talk very proper. And then when I'm relaxed, you're going to see me talk a different way, which does happen during the readings a lot, just normal human. So it's okay to know your places on where you need to be proper and where you can be relaxed. Okay. And find the peace. Because when it's time for me to relax, I find my peace. And I don't give a crap what anyone says, because I know what I need to sacrifice and what I don't need to sacrifice. And I know the present. I know my own value. If anyone says this isn't that, oh well. So, peace. Embrace your confusion. Let there be peace in not knowing all the answers. Yeah, let there be peace in not knowing. I get readings all the time where people are like, I want to know this. I want to know when my love of my life is coming here. I want to know his name, his blood type, dick size. Like, it's just a bunch of stuff. Like, it's just, you know, and I'm the type of reader, I will tell you what spirit wants me to tell you. So for some, I may give more. For others, I may not give as much. Because sometimes spirit tells me, why do they need to know that? Now they're just being too nosy. They're going to affect their future. If you tell them this, they're going to change the outcome. So you can't give them this information. So if you ever are like not at peace with knowing all the answers, because you need to grow. You need to go through the dark times. You need to go through the shadow work. You need to grow in order to get the peace that you want for the future. Okay? After pieces, decisions reverse for importance. Honor your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. And that's coming in with the peace, because you need that balance. If it's not an absolute yes, it's a no. And I feel myself overheating. So y'all guys overwork yourselves way too much. And they even told me I'm talking to myself, because I do. Let me tell you, I try to find that balance too, but it's hard when you're working and you just have stuff to do. It's hard to find that balance. So believe me, pile 1, if I haven't even got to the other piles, but I already feel like this is my pile. I didn't really sit there and pick which pile, but this one is just like, I see y'all as hard work, dedicated people. It's just sometimes I get the short end of the stick. But that's okay, because even during the chaos, y'all just need to find y'all's balance, and you will find your balance. You will find what you need to do. You will find your peace. You will find your value. If you do feel sad some days, that's okay. Get yourself out of it. Have that day to cry. Have that week to cry. But like, just make sure that you get your own self out. Find the loving moments in all the small sides with like the loving people in your life, you know. I love when I have great moments with my roommates, when I have great moments with my animals, when I have great moments with clients, like the little moments of them just saying like, hey, you made me happy. Enough for me. You just brought my life span up like by 10 years because you made me happier than I could ever imagine, you know? So But take time to sleep when you're overworked. Dreams. Take time to release. It's okay not to be okay. Just don't keep yourself there. You will find peace if you let go of some of the answers. So if you're trying to manifest something in these trying times, put it out there in the universe. Some people want money. Just tell yourself, I will get money. Or even play like music that speaks of money in existence, you know? But then you have to know it, that you're going to get the blessing to receive it and put the work for it. And it's okay not knowing all the answers. I'm happy you do come to these tarot videos. I'm happy you do get knowledge. But I have to ground us as well, to let you know that you don't want to know too much, that you affect the future. And your decisions, all your decisions you make going forward, it will, I'm hearing 3 different things actually, because this is a general reading. So some of y'all are going to learn from this, or it's going to be beneficial for you, and you're going to be able to navigate and get yourself out of holes faster. There's going to be another group of y'all where y'all hear this pile and y'all are going to start overthinking. So be careful with that. I gave you the tools to take, but it's up to you to take yourself there. And there's some of y'all are like, what the hell? Like, I could have told you that. Well, here's your confirmation. Some of y'all just need confirmation of what you already knew, and bam, we're here. Alrighty. So I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you didn't, there's other amazing readers out there. They're amazing. There's people doing spiritual awakenings all the time. I'm actually here to bring people to another level. I'm a teacher as well as a student. I never like to say I know everything, because that's just arrogant. But like, I love being with everybody I meet during the spiritual journey. I meet a lot of reflections of myself, so it's very nice. Alrighty, so we're gonna move on to pile number 2. I'm just gonna put everything together. This is for pile number 2. Y'all are gonna laugh because I'm gonna get up to make sure this phone's still recording. I have to be careful. Okay, we're Gucci. We are A-okay. Alrighty, since that's already starting. So for pile number 2, what is coming for pile number 2? Spirit, what is coming for pile number 2? What is coming for, oh, there's one. Okay, 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 okay. I'll still take that one. I was debating on it, so I have to take it. If I have to hesitate, we're taking it. Pile number 2. Spirit guide advice. Or no, what's to come for pile number 2? What's to come for pile number 2? What is to come for pile number... Oop, there it goes. That's actually really sweet. That's cute. I like that. Super, super cute. Alright, self-care cards for pile number 2. Self-care cards for pile number 2. It's to come. What do they need for self-care? Okay. For the Moonology cards for pile number 2. For the Moonology cards for pile number 2. Oh. Okay. For pile number 2. Spirit guide advice for pile number 2. Pile number 2. What? They said no. Sorry, I'm like, what? Okay, so you want it there? Okay, pile number 2. We're getting in on what's to come for you. Alrighty, so let you know, this is just what is to come. If you get this reading and you don't like the outcome, you still have the power to change it. That's why I'm here, just so you get a little foreshadowing of events. So if you feel like you have to twist something here or there, that you can. And I feel like y'all are adjusting y'all's life little by little, because I keep giving up to adjust things. Sorry. I feel like I have to keep doing that. Okay. Y'all are pick and choosing, which is good. It's good to know what you want. Just be careful when you're too picky. Okay? Because sometimes that can block blessings too. Going right off the bat, sorry. Getting messages, I have to stop. So right off the bat for pile number 2 on what's to come. So with the Knight of Swords reversed, you need to be careful about rushing into situations, because if you rush into situations, you may not see things coming ahead. So Spirit just wants you to be safe there, that there will be problems if you just rush. You know, instant gratification is not the way. I learned the hard way. 4 of Wands. So things will not be okay in the home, or you may feel like they're not okay when it comes to like communication, especially when it comes to us being in a pandemic. It's a timeless reading, but if you're not watching it within the time frame, just know we are in a pandemic right now worldwide, so it will be affecting homes. So just be safe. There may be more stress put on. Make sure you're understanding. I've had my breakdowns already during this pandemic. I've had roommates who are going through their own breakdowns at their own time. It's just, you have to be understanding of everybody, because it's not just your emotions, it's everybody else. So if the house is a little bit crazy, don't blame yourself and be like, it's all on me. No, 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 that's not how it goes. Just everyone's going through their whole personal journey during this time. Plus a lot of people are awakening too, and it makes people emotional as well. But I do see in the future hard at work. So if you don't have a job, I see some people getting a job. If you do have a job, I just see the 8 of Pentacles there for you, where you're just determined. You're like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. I got this. Okay. But make sure you don't overwork yourself to where you're avoiding problems. Okay. Take what resonates, leaves what doesn't, because this is a general reading. So this may not be for everybody, but I do just get the feeling of where some of y'all are like just overworking. So you don't, because Swords are all about rushing. So if it's the Knight of Swords reversed, I feel like it's just mental rushing, like mental thinking in the wrong ways. Don't overwork yourself so you don't think. Because then that's just avoiding your feelings. And Spirit still wants you to deal with those feelings. Because if you're just constantly working, you're going to get in this feeling of the Empress reversed. Where normally upright, it's like the motherly figure, the know-it-all. And even if you're a guy, that doesn't matter. Sex doesn't matter here. The person in charge of the home who's caring, comforting, like, has it all, sitting on your throne. Psh, all girls want to be the Empress. Guys, you are what girls want to be. You see? I feel like well, being reversed, you're not feeling yourself, but you can put the Empress reversed upright to where I'm feeling myself. I'm not saying go on social media and post it everywhere, but I'm just saying you do still need to do the mental work instead of just making sure that you're busy doing stuff so that you heal. So you could put this Empress reversed card upright to where you're shining bright like a diamond, and everyone's just like, ooh, ah. Because I do see people see it in you, but you're the one who, you remember how I had to go fix things twice? You remember I said, be careful about being too picky on things. That can be what's, okay? So just focus more on finding a balance between rushing in and hardworking to avoiding, like, you just need to work on yourself. Yes. And that's okay. We all need some working on ourselves. That's what this time is for. And you will get far with a little bit of help from your friends, because the card I pulled first from the Mermaid Oracle deck is Sisterhood. Friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Okay? I know I couldn't survive without my sisterhood, my brotherhood, like my people, you know? And luckily I've been blessed where I have people from everywhere. I'm blessed, yes, I could say that. Some of y'all may have y'all's little clique, and because the small circle is way better than a big circle, because then you know you got some snakes over here. So whatever sisterhood you have, whatever partnership you have with the people that you know you can trust, they are going to help you much during the times coming forward. And they may actually be the people who help you get this Empress card upright, who help you get your Four of Wands, your home upright, who help you slow down when it comes to your mental. So make sure you do get a little bit of help from your friends, okay? And if you feel like you don't find your sisterhood or anything, or if you don't have people online, even though we can't physically see each other, guys, you could still go online. There's so many different platforms you can meet people on. Even if you don't want to give out your actual real name or stuff, there are different places where you could just talk, where you don't have to send pictures, and like people legit would just talk. Like there's millions of people on the planet. Come on, you can find groups of people that you do connect with on another level, okay? And the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. So right now there's too much hidden from you. It's a mermaid coming out of like a dark hole, or like there's darkness around a dark cave. She's coming out of a dark cave. So that's why you need to be worried about rushing in too fast, where you think some things are the way they are and then they're not. Okay, so just be careful with that. Because you don't want to be yearning reversed. I feel like once you do see the light, you know, once you do take a pause and you do where you're working all the time, but then you make time for you to reflect and have the self-care, and you put the Empress in reverse card upright, and the light gets shown on what's unseen, you're going to stop yearning for the wrong people. Because that's what I feel what's going on. You're yearning and wanting the wrong people in your life. And yeah, sometimes it's cool to keep people around, but sometimes you have to kick them to the curb. Sorry, pile number 2, I can't really, I understand, because I can look from a third party point of view, so I do get what it's saying here, where some of y'all can just, I don't know, I feel like this is the pile that will love regardless. Some of y'all, okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because I'm hearing 2 different things. There's some of y'all that would have stood by people's side to the end, but that's why you have to find the real sisterhood and be golden, be good to going forward, so they can help you. And then there are some others who have somebody who didn't treat them right, and you just decided, hey, I'm going to stop doing this towards you. I'm going to stop giving the intention I want towards you. I'm going to stop investing in this, because you don't even see how bright I am. You're making my Empress reversed when we all know my Empress should be upright. You're ruining my solar plexus chakra when we all know it should be shining bright like a diamond. Solar plexus shining brighter than your necklace. I don't have a necklace on, but if I did, it's a mental necklace. But there's just too much unseen, and I feel like some of y'all are going to be done with certain people. Just done. Like, you're like, I'm not going to overstep for you no more. I'm not going to make my mental and my home be crazy for you when I was yearning for you the whole time and you didn't even want me. And then by doing that, by you actually taking the time to step back, to see everything the way it was, to give yourself the emotional time, to bring the Empress upright, to leave the people that you don't need, to find your real people, your sisterhood, your brotherhood, whoever, to discuss what's going on. Once you heal, you will be falling in love, kissing the divine in another and yourself. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. And it's literally a male. Oh no, it's a female siren, and the male's an angel, and he brings her up into the clouds. I don't know if you can see this. I wish I had a zoom in option, but I don't. But it's just so beautiful, because I'm a cornball. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a cornball for sure. So, and some of y'all who are hoping for things to get better with somebody, because this is a general reading, so if you want to hit me up for a personalized reading, you can, because I got another message in. So there are going to be some people that did treat you bad, and then you're going to make moves away from them, and then they're going to come back in for love. I do still see troubles in the water though, but that's in any relationship. So if you feel like it's worth it, go for it, because a relationship's between you and that person, and no one else should really get involved because it's you and them. If they can see it like that, then they're good. Others of you, you're going to realize that you weren't appreciated by so-and-so, and then you're going to meet the other person in your life that brightens it up, and you're just going to be like, hey, and it's going to be good. All right? Yep, we need clearing. These are the self-care cards. I probably should have came in this. I'm doing yours a different way, so I feel like this group is a group that does things differently than the norm. Like y'all are the black sheep, the oddballs, and that's fine. I'm a black sheep and oddball. This isn't my pick a card, but like this isn't my deck. My deck was a different deck, but it's good to be different. Why would you want to be like everybody else anyway? So clearing. Clear the clutter. When in doubt, throw it out. When in doubt, you got to go. Psh, sorry, bye, see you later. Like, and see, it's a girl. She's holding a violin and there's music there. And then she just lets the music go. Because at a certain point, she can learn a different song if she don't want it no more. If it reminds her of something bad, she could play a different song. Y'all know how people pick songs and they resonate with certain people. You can always change the station, you know? If that's not your song no more, clearing, not gonna listen to that song no more if that reminds me of so-and-so. Or like even, she has it memorized. Once it's memorized, there's no longer any need to keep that there. There's no point to hold on to things if you already know how they're gonna go. Sometimes you gotta let things go so better comes to you. Next card is Dreams Reversed for Importance. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. So look it, and there's hands when she's asleep. So just put what you want out in the universe and they're going to help you on the way. Reverse for importance, truth. Tell the truth. Integrity is the key to living an authentic life. Yes, yes, tell the truth. Let me tell you, some issues would be fixed so fast if people just tell the truth, but everyone's scared to tell the truth. And I understand, because I've been in that situation too. But there's some times where I'm just like on the inside because I'm an empath and I know things. And I'm like, if this motherfucker does not tell the truth, like, I'm still young. So I know y'all may actually want me to be more calmer. And honestly, in my other readings, I don't know if I told y'all, but like I am bipolar too. So you will see my moods go like this, but I'm able to control myself. And there's so many different amazing readers who have different things wrong with them, not wrong with them, that are different in life, that have challenges in life and they overcome, and they're some of the best spiritual people. And I'm like, yes, yes, you go, Glen Coco, you go. So just tell the truth, because it's so frustrating when there's two parties that know a situation that things can get way better, and then everyone just stays freaking quiet. And instead of just like telling people the truth, everyone just like breadcrumbs it or just doesn't say anything at all. And then it causes even more stress that makes you move in impractical ways because you want to move fast because so-and-so isn't saying something. And then the home is crazy because you're like, damn, I can't get my mind right. So then at home, my head's a mess. And then you're there overworking because you're like, it's the only thing I can do. That's what I have control of. And I'm going to get that coin. And then you're Empress in reverse because emotionally it's not getting together. So it's like, tell the truth. Just tell the truth. That will help you. Tell the truth to your friends, to your brothers, to your sisters. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. It's also a form of release and it helps you. I just feel like usually the people that like to nitpick everything isn't bad. They just like to have control, but sometimes you have to be out of control. So sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone. What the heck? Comfort zone. But it is your choice. This is just a reading. So take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. If you want to stay in your show, by all means do it. Go at your own pace. I'm just letting you know what's to come, that it's just better to tell the truth. Because once the truth's out there, you can be done with the situation faster and you know the answer and not have to know what ifs and not have to be high anxiety because you made the choice to do so. So choice, reconsider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind. You have the right to change your mind. You have the right to change your mind. Tell people that all the time. I change my mind all the time too. You have the right to change. So I'm sorry guys, take what resonates, leaves what doesn't, but for the portion of y'all that are leaving, that are questioning on leaving somebody else to move towards somebody else, I'm getting here to do it. If you have a past with somebody and it hasn't worked out for years and you have a new opportunity coming in, and you keep looking at that new opportunity and you're just like, damn, that would be nice. Or like, I could see a future. Or I want to see where this goes. Well, then go see where it goes. Because at the end of the day, even if it doesn't work out, and you do have other people over here, and that person's still over there, they may still be over there, because in divine timing, everything's going to happen the way it should anyway. So even if you were to walk away, if that other person is supposed to be your person, and I'm doing this because like there's a lot of like soulmates, twin flames, and a lot of people hold on to it so much that where it drives them insane. And that's why I do this, because I don't want people mentally hurting themselves because they feel like there's never going to be a love in their life, because that's BS. Like, we're all meant to be loved here. It's just that's something society puts on you, that if you don't have the love of your life, like, you're SOL, and that's not how it works. Like, if we're all lovable beings, we all have a soulmate somewhere out there. We will find them. So if you've already had this person over here, they've already put you through hell, and you have a new person on the side, and I'm not saying that you're with them. I'm not saying that you're cheating. That's not what I'm saying. That could be the case, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have two people in mind, and you may not be with either of them, and you see a new one coming on the side, you may want to go towards that option. If you've already gone over here, you've already seen where it goes. You've already seen where they didn't accept you, where they didn't appreciate you on certain stuff. Things aren't changing. And you see this bright golden light over here. It's okay to go dip your toe in the golden light over here, because you tried there. And then if it doesn't work out and they're still there for you, then that's cool, because in divine timing, right? But I'm just getting a lot of take the choice. I'm going back to choice. Choice. Reconsider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind. But either way, even if you don't pick either or, you're magnificent, so it don't even matter. No matter which way you take, if you go left, if you go right, if you stay by yourself, it's fine, because you're magnificent. Magnificence. You have the magnificence. So own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. So even if you don't go with either of them, we still need you in this world. We still need your mind, because there are millions of people out there in the world. Everyone thinks differently, and there are people that think that they are by themselves. So find your brotherhood and sisterhood, even if you don't go with point A or point B, and find your people so you can shine and show your magnificence off, because the world needs you, and I feel like you would help people. Okay. Communication is key in everything you do. In the household, if things get crazy in the household, as I said with the Four of Wands reverse, communication is key. New moon in Gemini, so you may have to put on a few different faces. Is that fake? No, because I hate when people do that. Like, that's fake. No, sometimes you have to be different people in different situations. Like, if someone's crying to me, I'm not just going to say, get over it. No. If someone's crying to me, I'm going to bring out my sensitive side, and I'm going to listen to them. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? I can see how that affected you. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. What can I do to help? You know, you're not just going to always be one person at all times. You're going to change to match the circumstance. You're going to change to show people you care. So if things are going awry in the household, in the home, with people that you love, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. We need some new communication contacts over here, okay? Concepts. And step out of your comfort zone. Step out. I know y'all may not be able to see this, but there's a line here, and then there's the star where it can go farther than where the line projected. Because you need to step out of your comfort zone. I keep seeing like a hermit crab, like going in its shell. Like, yeah, it's cool to be in your shell, but then you just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm talking to introverts, and I'm an extrovert. So this is where, like, I can't force you to do anything. But Spirit really wants you to know you have the ability to change everything for the future, to make it better for you. But in order to do so, it is going to have to be in steps that you're not used to. And they just don't want you scared, because you're amazing. You're magnificent. And you could really find the love of your life falling in love if you just step out of your comfort zone. Next card is take time to breathe out. Okay? Take time to breathe out. Some of y'all smoke, because I felt smoke coming out of my mouth. For you that don't smoke, again, this is general reading, so take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. For y'all that do smoke, take time to breathe out outside, okay? Or inside. Whatever you gotta do, just take time to breathe out, relax. Don't think you have to go rushing in to make a choice, because we discussed that that's not going to be the move. Like, they want you to sit and think about your thoughts. Just don't take too long. And I literally just spit right now. So they really want you to say, they want you to speak. Because I spit and that wasn't even a word that, you know, like, communication. Communicate. Be successful. Learn people's P's and Q's. Make sure they know. Like, learn your audience. Okay? Learn your audience. See me, I don't even know who my audience is. Because some of my videos get like 1,000 hits and then some of them get like 80, you know? So I don't know my audience, but I'm blessed, yes, where it's like, I was meant to do this. But in the beginning, it wasn't easy. Like, I'm not going to say I sat in front of a camera and I was just comfortable, because who really is ever comfortable just throwing themselves out there besides a Leo? But I made that joke. It was a pun for me, because the next card is full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way, okay? Don't let pride get in your way. It's so easy. It's so easy. I do it too sometimes. I'm human, a spiritual person in a human vessel. So I have times where spirit comes through and I'm very proper. And then I have other times where I don't talk to spirit. I'm just living my normal life. And then they come back and they're like, yap in the hat. What'd you do? Why did you do that? You let pride get in your way. Why? This ego, you know better than this ego. And I'm like, I'm still human spirit. You know better. So don't let pride get in your way. Okay? They want you to roar. They want you to communicate. They want you feeling yourself. They want you knowing your worth. They want you getting that love. They want you to turn that Empress card in reverse upright for the future. They want you to have everything that you should in this lifetime. So make sure you know what your priorities are and aren't giving to the wrong people who are not willing to give to you back. Why would you keep giving to people if they constantly show you that they're not there? Sorry, I paused because I've been there in the past, in past relationships. And that honestly is why I'm single right now, because I would do that. I would give to people who were not worth it. And it took me being cold. Like my cousin, she went back. She had a happy ending. I'm happy for her, you know. But like everyone's different. Me, I couldn't do it. I was raised to be my daddy's daughter. I could not do it. I couldn't put up with settling. I couldn't put up with being an option. I couldn't put up with someone getting used to me and just treating me however the hell they wanted to treat me. So it's up to you. If you decide to stay, that's nothing bad. It's just know that you chose to stay. So you can't really, I mean, you can complain, but it's like, why stay when we're telling you you can have a beautiful future? And again, it's up to your choice, but Spirit really does want new coming in for you. If you don't like my readings, that's fine. You can go to a different reader. There's so many talented readers out there. I don't do low vibes, so please put that somewhere else, because the world's already going through enough. If you're just spewing hate, that's just a projection, and we just, I'm sorry, but like this is what Spirit really wants me to tell most of y'all, is they want you going in a new direction of what you're not used to. They want you knowing your priorities so you could get those blessings. Because when you get rid of the BS in your life, that's when you make room for the, see? When you get rid of the BS, the openness, once you open yourself up, you're going to bring in way more than you know. And it's a moon, so that also brings me to the moon card in the regular tarot deck, where you don't really know what's going to happen. It's unknown, but I always follow the moon. It literally says, stay wild, moonchild. I don't know if you can see all of it. You may just see moonchild, but you have to be okay with not always being in control. You have to be okay with letting go. You have to be okay with letting Spirit take over for a bit. And it's so uncomfortable, I know. It's not going to be easy every day to do it. It's going to be like where you have to remind yourself, hey, I have the empowerment to do so. And it's yellow, going into the solar plexus with the Leo card. Because when you're empowered and you know your self-worth, no one can touch you. Literally anybody could say whatever the hell they want to say, and no one could touch you. Why? Because you know your value. If you know your value, game over for the rest of them, honey. Game over. You can't tell me nothing when I know my worth. You can't tell me nothing when I make the choice to step out of my comfort zone, to take time to breathe in and out, because someone I was yearning for didn't treat me right, or I didn't treat them right. And I just needed time for clearing, to get some sleep and have some dreams, to give some time for spirit guides to come through, let them know so they can tell me my truth of what needs to happen, so I can learn I'm magnificent, to get my priorities straight, so I can know communication is key, so I can bring that openness, and I can show them that I don't let pride coming in the way. And even though there's a lot of unseen things coming up, I can be the sisterhood, brotherhood for them, the love potential for them that they need to bring my life in order, where I'm not rushing into anything, where my empress comes up right, where I'm empowered, where I'll be able to bring love back in. All right. So spirit number 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I really, really do. If not, I still love you either way. Blessings to everybody. The haters, the followers, everybody. I just wish all of us to find happiness in this chaos. We should be building each other up instead of ripping each other to shreds, because the world already does that enough. So I'm here to spread love, here to spread joy, here to spread knowledge. If you like a reading, you could definitely look at my information below, where you can schedule a reading for me. Right now I'm open I'm open Thursdays through Saturdays. If you're a night owl, you can always hit me up in the PM, because I get off of my regular work shift in the morning time. So I can be very beneficial to you night owls. But yeah, that was it for pile number 2. So now what I'm going to do is get everything ready for pile number 3. Alrighty. Pile number 3, let me go check 2 as well. I'm going to make sure it's still recording. We're good to go. And I'm not going to edit that out because I don't really care right now. Plus, I'm always on the go, go, go. I don't really care to do that at all. Okay, pile number 3. What is to come for pile number 3? What is to come for pile number... Shit. Okay. Oh, dang. Y'all's energy is on one. If y'all see me bend weird, it's because I had pins in my hip. That was a car crash. That was a long story. I survived, I didn't die, but I flew out of a car. And also, I don't have a big toe on my left foot. So if that looked weird, shit. I'm projecting right now, clearly. I just like to tell people, if that looks weird, this is why. I'm not really shy about my story. Okay, so for pile number 3, what is the spiritual guide advice for pile number 3? Spiritual guide advice. Oh, they corrected me. Well, it is going to be advice. What's to come for pile number 3? What is to come for pile number 3? What is to come For pile number 3. Pile number 3. What is to come for pile number 3? Oh. Oh. Okay, I see you. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. They said put that down. I'm fine with that. Okay. For pile number 3. What's to come for pile number 3? What's to come for pile number 3? Excuse me. I don't know why I'm getting Cancer vibes. Like horoscope Cancer. Because I'm feeling someone who's in touch with their emotions. So it could be any water sign too. What's to come for pile number 3? What's to come for pile number 3? Whoo! Okay. Put these here. I like y'all pile number 3. Y'all were like a breath of fresh air for me. People may even see you as a breath of fresh air. That is so awesome. Even if you don't see yourself like that. Okay, for pile number 3, what's to come? For pile number 3. Oh, okay. Okay. I wanted to sing earlier and I wanted to know why, and it's because one of them is literally like listening to music to calm me down. So sing it out. Listen to music. Oh, put your crystals on. Find your peace. I like this group. Sorry, now I'm putting my crystal on. I know there's a crystal on my shirt. It's from the Dark Crystal. I don't know if y'all seen like the old movie. Yeah, that's the good stuff. My dad actually showed me it. So that's cool. Sorry. Once it said put on the crystal, I don't even care that made my face look weird. Once it said put on the, like, I don't know. I heard put on the crystal. So they're giving you the advice, but I'm putting on the crystal for myself. Whew, breath of fresh air. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing these ones. I picked up the deck and this one stood out because all the deck didn't get picked up, and I heard them say take it, so I'm taking it. Ready. So for pile number 3, the advice for pile number 3. And sorry if you hear any background noise. I think one of my roommates just came inside and I think they're in the living room. Y'all may not hear that, but I hear it. So I just want to say, I apologize in advance if you can catch it on video. So for pile number 3, where does we come for pile number 3? Okay, I'll stop. I'm gonna stop after that. Alrighty. I'm just feeling grounded energies. Okay, so the good news is there's emotional blessings to come with the Ace of Cups. Abundance of blessings as well. Emotional and physical. So it could be with connections, because I did pull out connection with the self-care cards. And then also be financial, because I do know right now, this is a timeless reading. So if you're not looking at the time that I just put out the video, that means right now we're in COVID. We're in 2021, January, while this recording is getting done. So a lot of people are getting their stimulus check, or you may even get income tax, and you're just going to have emotional blessings coming forward as well. with those blessings coming in, do not get freaked out, because there is going to be a tower moment that comes that shakes up the stability. But that's okay, because that's the name of the game either way. There's always going to be ups and downs. So if you do get a tower moment that shakes your foundation, just know that was to wake you up to realize what you need to get done, what needs to change, what needs to be let go, so you can move forward for more blessings. So we take the bad, and then in comes the good, you know. Just always keep it moving. Just don't stay stuck in those low vibrations, because there's no need to, and you may be doing more self-harm. So if you do feel like you're ever stuck and you just keep focusing on those tower moments in your life, crystals would actually help you out. As soon as I put this on, it felt like heaven. So I'm not saying that you have to be because I know some of y'all who don't really do tarot, if you are new to the video, you may be like, what, you want me to go hug a tree next? I'm not telling you to go hug a tree. If you want to, that's cool. Go hug that tree, you know. Mother Nature, yes, connect. I like to go sit outside personally and just chill. Doesn't even matter the day or time. I'll be out there at 3 in the morning. But to each its own. All I'm saying is find something that calms you down, that brings you peace during those tower moments. So crystals do have different meanings behind them, and they would be very beneficial for you. Alrighty. Even though those tower moments come, you're going to have those blessings financially. You just have to know where the money's going to go. You're going to have those blessings emotionally. The tower moment's going to come. Don't let it block your emotional progress. I don't really think it is, because you know your worth. So I do see Queen of Wands coming in, even if you're a male. That's okay. Just some people see you as their sunshine, even though you may not see it. Because in this card, I do see a sunshine here. And with the wand, it's earth energy. So it's fire, but I'm feeling earth. I don't know how to state that, because Pinnacle, I don't know. Sorry. Because even though like wands are fire, I'm getting earth vibes because they're more grounded. So the yellow, but it's also, it could be fire or earth as well. Just because the gold reminds me of, like, you know, Leos. But then also the wand, it being of the earth, it being like a stick, reminds me of yeah, I'll just stop. Don't overthink stuff. Don't go in a tangent where you go in circles, because y'all may do that a lot in this pile, where it's one thing and then y'all just go here, and it's just like, I mean, it's cool, but just keep yourself back to center, you know? And there's a lot of the unseen that you don't know about, but you may feel like you know a lot of what's going on with it being reversed. You may be like, no, I know. There's still some things that are still in the back there. So even if you think you know it all, just to let you know, you haven't got everything yet, all the information that's needed. So just be in the present so you don't overstress yourself and create any other tower moments that are unnecessary. So the present is gift, treasure, reevaluation of own value, nowness. So you are the key to your own happiness. This mermaid, doesn't matter male or female, they have a key on their actual arm. And they have war paint on their eyes, and it's beautiful. And they just sit there, and she has a very straight face. She's very serious. But it's because she's like, you're not going to mess with me. Not anyone's just going to come in here and rock my boat, because I know my value, I know my worth, and this is the key to my house or my heart, whichever one y'all want to take it. This is the key to my safety, and no one's going to take it from me. I may be in my emotions because a mermaid's underwater, so that values emotions, but like, I know myself, and you're not going to get my emotions all, you know. I'm not just going to let anybody up in here and mess with me. That's the vibe I'm getting. Because I'm the queen or the king. And, like, no one just comes in here and messes with my emotions like that. So, you know your worth. So, hey. And if you don't know your worth right now, it's what's to come. So, pretty soon coming up, you're going to know your worth. And that's how it should be. The only thing is coming with that, you knowing your worth. As I stated prior, there is still a lot of things unseen. So don't create tower moments in your life where you start going back and you're like, oh, I remember this bad time in my life. Or I remember this happened. This may happen in the future. Because then, let's say, for example, we'll do job-wise. I had a job in that same field. It didn't work out. I just didn't like it. And this new job is in the same field. What if I don't like it again? Like, what if it comes and it's still horrible? That's basically you manifesting that for the future, because receptivity is allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give, and it shows a storm in the background. So if in your brain, you're already putting things up like, well, what if this happens? You're basically manifesting troubles on the water. So stay in the present, Focus on your mind, because what you put out, you will receive. And vulnerability, Spirit needs you to open up, because open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender, because that's hot. Like, even if you're not trying to attract anybody, like, it's so beautiful to see someone who is open up. And I know you may be like, I have trust issues. I'm not saying go tell the whole world your story, but I'm saying I do find the people that are worth opening up to, because I do feel like there are people that want to help you. In this case, gender doesn't matter, but there's a mermaid holding another mermaid, and they're just open and vulnerable. And someone may be waiting for you to be open and vulnerable with them, and you've been giving them the cold shoulder because you know your worth. And it's like, yeah, you know your worth, but not everyone's out here to hurt you, you know? Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. That could definitely hold you back. Pride and ego. It's so good to be confident, just don't be annoying with it. And then the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. So just know that. Be adaptable. Actually, in this card in the moon, it's a Capricorn, but then the bottom's a siren. So I just find that funny, because Capricorn's all about being on top of everything, being practical, but then a siren is being in emotions. So it's like the best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. You can have the best of both worlds, okay? That's what these are saying. You just have to know which way to go. And a new start is coming with the new moon. So go get it. Be bold and make the first move. That's it came in too hot right there. Sorry, I did it, and then Spirit was like, can you calm down? On this side. If you stuck with me through all three of them, I commend you. I do let everybody know I am bipolar, but it helps me go in my emotions. Helps me do my readings the best I can. And the reasons why I did go MIA was because I need to make sure I have time for me, because I work a full-time 40-hour job, and then I have like my normal holiday stuff with the family, and then I have my tarot stuff on the side. So sometimes it's hard to get time to sit here and do a video. So I just want to say thank y'all for waiting for me. But I got off tangent. See, why did I get off point? There's a reason this happens. If y'all see me jumping everywhere, being extra because I said you and it came in hot, it's just because at that time in my soul, something's working through me to make the message go out. So someone wanted me to yell you. Another one of my spirit guides were like, whoa, bring that back. See, I even hit this. I am so sorry. They need me to calm my butt down. So, and calm your mind down too. Just be bold and make the first move. If y'all are the ones that are very cautious or have a certain way of thinking that you're stuck in, remember the Capricorn where I told you the full moon in Capricorn, where the Capricorn, the top of it's the Capricorn and the bottom half is the siren. It's like, yeah, be stubborn, but also be open with your emotions, because I do think someone is waiting for you to be vulnerable and open up to them. And that would just make their whole day. Healing. So there's healing coming in the future. And riding the peacock, confirmation. So you will be doing healing work during this time period coming forward. So just know, if you are in a tower moment, feel those emotions, but keep going. Don't keep yourself there, because you were meant to thrive. You're never meant to be held back. That's not the case. No. We all go through trials and tribulations. Spirit wants you to be successful. Spirit wants you to keep going. Spirit wants the best for you. It's just you need to take the steps to heal. It's time to heal. Yes. I know I'm snapping in this one. I'm telling y'all were a breath of fresh air for me. So thank you, pile number 3, for coming in to this reading. I heard Jordan Sparks. What is that song? Her with Chris Brown. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. I don't even know. Out here in the water so deep. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe without. Tell me how you're supposed to breathe without me. Whenever you're not here, I can't breathe. I'm messing up the lyrics probably, and all of y'all probably be like, Kristen, let me tell you, I'm gonna go Google those lyrics, and you're off a little bit. But the whole point of the song is like, there's someone that wants to be in your life, and they want to be in the same air with you, and they feel that they can't breathe without you. And even if you don't have this person then coming up soon, I do see someone coming in, because I'm getting those feelings. They want you to open up. There's someone that's willing to be vulnerable with you. There's someone that's you're gonna be the sunshine, yes, but they're gonna be your sun. Does that make sense? That's so corny. I love it. I'm here for the corniness. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I need to calm my ass down. Okay, steadiness though. Don't come in hot. Don't take forever either, because the card said be bold and make the first move. So whatever this is, whether it be like for a job, even if this is not a love reading, because this could be general, so I need to calm down too. Like, if it's for a job, just know you're going to be able to have a new start in that job too. So I wasn't trying to do this as a love reading. It just came through and I was like, oh crap. Okay, steadiness. But steadiness in everything that you do and you'll succeed, okay? All right. And he's riding an elephant. Or she's riding an elephant. So that just proves, like, hey, they don't move very fast. They go at their own pace, but they bring in good luck. Have you ever put a elephant with their trunk up by the door? That brings in good luck, money. So, hey, elephants. I'm trying to help you out with some good vibes over here. And then the next card is Cultivation Reverse for Importance. This one's all about music. She's literally playing some sort, I don't know the name of that type of guitar, but some sort of guitar. And music, it opens up the heart to your soul. So make sure you get that time in. Listen to your music, sing, do whatever you got to do. Write some music, write chords, do whatever you got to do. But music is the way for your healing. That's what I'm hearing. Music and healing goes together. So kick up those tunes and do what you got to do to bring in and manifest the beauty for the future. Innocence is the next card reversed. So this is for of importance. So I feel like this pal's gone through a lot. And y'all may have lost y'all's innocence or y'all's sense of innocence. And it's very hard whenever you're trying to go down the spiritual route and you're like, I can't be open. I can't be innocent. I've gone through this. Like, I'm feeling like the very man ego. And even if you're not a man, if you're a female, that's okay, because we got divine masculine and divine feminine energy in us. But if you ever feel like, I can't just go back to being, like, who can actually be innocent? Like, it's possible. I mean, I guess I'm lucky because the way my mental works, like, I am able to get brought back to innocence viewpoint more than a normal person who doesn't have the same type of brain as me. But you can get innocence back in this life. Yes, you can be in the present and you can be vulnerable. You can be in the present and be vulnerable with somebody and get that innocence. So that's why I feel like if you haven't had that yet, you should find people in your life that do bring that to you, because it sucks being on edge all the time. Not the life for me. Couldn't be me, but to each its own. So find ways to bring yourself back down from the chaos of the normal world. You know, the pandemic's still going to be here. I'm praying that it's gone fast, but you know, it's here. The chaos is still going to be outside. That's how it's always been for years. It's just about how you view things, how you are about being in the present, how you take tower moments, how you don't let them just destroy you, how you take tower moments for insight to build you to keep going for the future. Yeah. So just don't beat yourself up so much this pile, okay? We need happiness, innocence. And once you get that innocence back into you that you lost, where you can feel like, because there's some people that you can feel like a kid again. And I love that. Like, I do have my time to be proper at work. Thank you for calling. I'm not going to say the name. How can I help today with your call? I could be very on point, you know? And then there's some people I could just be complete idiots with, and it's funny and it's fun, and we could just act like children, and we're grown as adults, but we're comfortable, because you should always have those people in your corner, or at least one person who you're able to be vulnerable and open up to. Even the big bad wolf, I'm convinced, even the big bad wolf had his person. You know that one from the Three Little Pigs where he puffed and puffed the house down? Like, everyone has to have their people, you know, where they just act fun with. And then once you do find that peace and you get brought back down to earth, because I feel like y'all been very, very hardworking. on what you want. But once you see life in a different way and you get that insight, because the next card is insight, and it's blue for finding peace. I'm getting like meditate and contemplate vibes from this card because it reminds me of that card from the Moonology deck. Once you meditate and contemplate and have the insight and see how a lot of the things that happen in life are just BS, and it's up to us to create our own happiness. And you do have your circle, you do have your people, you do have who you want to go to, where you do have those connections. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. So once you find your treasure, you're going to see the truth. And you're going to want to tell the truth, which you should honestly always tell the truth. I forgot, I think it was pot number 2 who got the truth card. And I was like, let me tell you, for empaths, it's so annoying. And a lot of y'all don't even know y'all are empaths, and it blows my mind. It blows my mind at a time that I didn't even know I was an empath. Like, what the hell is that? Like, it's just, I honestly think they don't teach us certain stuff because it's so much power to have a peace of mind where no one else can control you, because once you know your worth, opinions are just like, everyone has them, you know? Everyone has an opinion. Like me going on this public platform and saying my truth, I have people that say, oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Like, you're taking the time to comment on a video and bring hate. Like, I prayed for you the best, you know? But I don't take anything else seriously, because at the end of the day, I know my worth. I know my truth. Once you know your truth, no one can shake you. So if you're the type of pile that you look for other people for validation, don't. Speak your truth. Get what you want done. You deserve the best in life, so get it. So truth. Tell the truth. Integrity is the key to living an authentic life. Speak your truths, people. Take what you want. Take what you deserve. Be aware. Awareness is the next card. Practice present moment awareness. The meaning you yearn for lives in the ever-present now. So I do feel like a lot of y'all go to the past. Y'all go to those past tarot moments. Y'all go like, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened because I did A, B, and C. Well, that was a whole different situation at that time frame. Probably with whole different people. Even if it's the same people, people should change. And if people don't change, I also said this during... if people don't change within a year time span, something's up. Because we all grow. It's an ever-growing experience here. So whatever you did back then, you wouldn't handle the same situation now because you've grown since then. So, sorry, excuse me. I'm not going to edit that out. Sorry, I'm not. Because they want you to speak. They literally want you to let it out. Like, that was embarrassing. I said, excuse me. Like, I'm not going to hold that over my head. Like, it happened. Now I'm in the present. That was 10 seconds ago. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit. But it's just like, be in the awareness of your truth. Don't worry about other people. Other people. I'm sorry. I'm going to sound like a really big right now. Like, I don't even care about my family's opinions. Like, I'll take it into consideration. Don't think like I don't listen, because I do listen. It's just like, sorry, I'm getting worldly. Just like some people, they're not going to know your story. They're not going to know your truth. Only you are going to know your truth. Like, I can't tell my dad, who's an older generation, that, why do you fight for this? Well, because of this. He's not going to get it. Like, well, back in my day. Yeah, well, back in your day. Sorry, Pops. I was back in the, like, we're in 2 different time frames, and you have something between your legs while I don't. So we're going to have 2 different life experiences that are not going to be the same. So why am I going to value my opinion on somebody else who has a different point of view and a different life goal at the end of the day? And I love my dad. Like, luckily, I'm blessed, yes, because I was raised to be more independent. So I don't ask him for anything. I do everything on my own. But it's just like, I'm glad I did have at least that strictness in me, that I'm aware that to go do whatever the hell I want to do, because the people that love you regardless will always have your back. So if you're scared of telling the truth because of people around you, and if they have certain opinions, that shouldn't be an issue, because you honestly tell them at the end of the day, we're all different people, and I always wish the best for you. Even if it's something that I don't agree with, I still wish the best outcome for you. So if I'm going down this path, I'm aware that where I was headed is not where I want to be no more, that I want to make this change. You telling that truth will help get you to a deeper level of connection, because the people that you see will love you and be like, you know what? They stood their ground. And I'm happy for them. We're just going to have you shining in the Queen of Wands energy. And plus you're protected by the universe because there's a black cat right there. The black cat, like for me, that's what do they call them in Sabrina? Familiar. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You have a familiar around you. Mine, I'm not, well, there's a lot of animals in the house, but I won't go into that right now. But either way, you are protected by the universe. So go speak your truth, because even though we have different people, we're still independent in our own ways. Independent. So I had to read that. Decide for yourself. Exercise your right to choose. Just independent. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? That means independent. Oh, this is independence. But same thing. Decide for yourself. Exercise your right to choose. I exercise my right to choose and say that stupid stuff right before I pick the card. That was my right. So I got to do it. Even if it's just to make me laugh. Like, that was my choice. Like, I don't mind shining differently. Every butterfly does not have the same stripes, whatever, on them. They don't have the same patterns. They all have their own pattern because they're here for separate reasons. So you go do whatever the hell you want to do and don't care what people think. Okay. And you're going to give achievement because you're going to succeed farther than you would staying in a certain path. Okay? So achievement, chase your dreams. You may be surprised by where they lead you. Chase your dreams. Like, never in a million years would I think I would be here. Like, I used to be so mad because my family, like, some of them were gifted and they didn't even want to be gifted. And I was like, how dare you not want this? Like, how could you not want to talk to the dead? How could you not want to do this, this, and that? And then I hear the viewpoints later on, and some of them, like, it gets like really traumatizing when you're trying to go to sleep, you know, to speak with the dead. So, but like, so even though this wasn't their path, they had their success, whether that be joining the army, getting a career, going to college, going down a different way. They still had their achievements because they listened to their own truth and they went that way. Their butterfly wings took them over here. My butterfly wings took me right here. And I love it. Even though it's chaos, there's tower moments, there's beauty, there's my normal day stuff, there's the spiritual stuff. Sometimes they all come in and it becomes a hurricane, but I'm still fucking blessed because at the end of the day, I got where I wanted. I surpassed where I wanted. I'm able to calm any storm. Even if I have a freak out, I can calm myself after. And I don't beat myself up for being vulnerable. I don't beat myself up for when I do have to cry or when I am mad. I don't beat myself up because I realize that I'm a spiritual person in a human vessel. I get spiritual insight in this human vessel. There's sometimes I talk proper. There's sometimes I'm relaxed. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be you. I just want to tell you, pile number 3, you're amazing. Like, it is so okay. What's coming towards you is connections, beauty, truth, independence, achievement, relaxation. Ending on, that's a great card, ending on relax. What's the card? You're going to be relaxed. You're going to be, whoo, Lord, why didn't I pick pile number 3? Whoo, I picked, my pile was pile number 1. But pile number 3, oh, dang, like, that's so nice. You're going to be in a you're going to get to a space where you could just sleep at night and be so at peace during a freaking pandemic. Are you serious? That's a blessing. And even though you may not see it now, you will see it in the future. But be careful not to overthink. Things happen for reasons. So, sorry, I'm hearing different things and I'm like, okay, don't talk to me when I'm talking to them. I'm trying to, okay, talk to me. Okay, I'm just, yeah. So relaxation, allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay to do nothing. Like, the days you're doing nothing, don't beat yourself up for that, because I do see y'all still getting the best in life. It's just, I really feel like y'all are empaths, guys. I'm sorry. I have to keep saying that because I'm getting those vibes. And I think that's why I got so excited, because there's something about a fresh empath to me. Even if y'all aren't fresh, there's something about an empath to me that's so freaking beautiful that y'all, some of y'all don't even know how much y'all take in, and y'all just like beat it down in you. And it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, y'all dampen y'all's own light, but y'all don't see how beautiful you are, because as empaths, we internally beat ourselves up, or we do stupid stuff. We self-sabotage in these tower moments. And some of us don't know how to get out of it because the emotions can seem like so much. Like, and then you kind of think like, well, is this all in my head? Like, is this real or is it not? I think it's real. Like, I know, like, if you don't know, like, what step you're on already. But if you're in the early steps, like, damn, you got a way to go. But I see relaxation on the way. I see achievement. I see you speaking your truth. I see you getting the connection that's worth it. I see you being vulnerable. Someone wants you in their life. Someone sees you as their heir. So just make sure to be open. Oh no, this one wasn't open. Oh, just be open. I heard be open. Be open to the possibilities. It's healing, steadiness, cultivation, insight, innocence. Be open. Be innocent again. Don't look at the world in an ugly, like, adult standpoint. Find your kid in you so you can heal and bring in things to you. Find the kid in you so it's easy for you to manifest what you want in this world. Because even though there's tower moments on the horizon, you're still coming in with that grounding energy, okay? So power number 3, just thank you so much for being with Kristen's Tarot. If I wasn't your type of reader, that's completely fine. There's amazing readers out there. But if you do want to hit me up for a reading, my information's below. I have there my Twitter, my Insta. My Insta has a bunch of highlights as well of my reviews. And then also my Gmail, so you can always inbox me for a reading. And yes, stay blessed as always. Stay safe as well. I'm wishing the best for all of us, my friends, followers, lovers, haters. I appreciate you all. Just survive, okay? We got this. We got this. We just got to take the steps needed to be okay at the end of the day. Bye, guys.